pal Billy Tucci coming to you live via Restream. And I am drawing my great pal Jimmy Palmiotti's Painkiller Jane. It's going to be a pinup in their sketchbook, in their new graphic novel, which is on Kickstarter now. Let me see if I got the link. Let me go switch over here. I hope everyone's having a nice day on this beautiful, rainy, crummy day up here in the Northeast. That's how it is here. But, yeah, I am restreaming live. All right. See if you guys can hear me. I'm going to post a little link. One person liked it already. God love you, whomever that was. Thank you. Don Korn, my old pal Don Korn. How are you, Don? Byron, good to see you too, my friend. I'm trying to add a link here. Maybe I can add that in the oh, I got to add it here in the Restream. What I did, guys, is that I put on my Restream, I made my settings transparent. So I can't see what I'm typing. Because I'm just that dumb. Omar, my friend, Mr. Schwartz, good to see you as always. And huzzah, we are drawing Painkiller Jane right now. Oh, I did put it in. Good. I added my little Painkiller Jane thing. There's Jimmy Palmiotti's Painkiller Jane from Paper Films. If any of you guys are aware of Painkiller Jane, it was created by Jimmy Palmiotti and Joe Quesada back in, I think, 94 or maybe, no, I think 95. And it's this woman that she has been really wronged on so many ways, and she heals. She has this healing factor. She can't die, and she keeps coming back. So, welcome. So here's my little thing, and I want to know if I am coming through on YouTube. I'm going to switch over to YouTube because I'm getting more and more complicated with my creativity here from the Blevins Media Center here. And I want to see if I go into my Crowdfunding Comics channel. Let's see if I'm running live there. Yeah! Oh, multi-streaming. Live now. This is working. All right. Boom. Which Comic-Con will you be attending near Atlanta, Georgia? Chris, I won't be going to Dragon Con this year. I will, however, be going to the Heroes Con next month. I know that's not really near Atlanta, but it's probably the closest I'll be to you guys. I will in January be heading back down to Orlando for the Orlando Toy and Comic Con, which is one of my favorite conventions. And is my microphone working? Am I coming through okay, guys, via the microphone? So I think I'm going to move my mic and put it up here by my TV. There's not enough room there. I'm going to have to move it over here. Thank goodness I have this long... let's see. Is that coming through okay, guys? On the microphone? Tucci on the mic like a beastie boy? Anyway, so this is going to be a pinup in Jimmy Palmiotti's Painkiller Jane. It's my little drawing here. And Jane here will be... Let's move this over. I'm going to ink it. I was going to go in 5, but then I hadn't taken a shower all day, so I went to take a shower. And how I do this, and I also wanted to work on the 45s a little bit. And for those of you guys asked me how I do my drawings, I guess I'll give you a little insight on it. First thing I did was I took this adorable picture of Deb, circa 1993, I think. She was posing for me in 1993. And I used her for the face for Jane. If you guys can see that. Here's the Jane face. I could zoom in a little bit. I can drop the camera, or I can just pick the picture up and bring it closer to you guys. So here she is. And she's all wrapped up in her bandages because she's constantly getting messed up and shot at and things like that. And then I took to draw my little 45s. I've got this awesome this is not a Dragon Toys 45. I got this probably in 1996 or so at San Diego. And this is a 1/6 scale government model Colt 45 M1911. And what's cool about it, look, the slide works. You can look in there. I took the magazine out. That's in my drawer because keep dropping it. But so that's what I use to draw the 45s. But being that it's so damn small and I'm getting old, I had to break out that. So, and you know, look, not loaded, anything like that. But so if you're gonna draw a 45, you might as well draw a government model 45. So I used that for that. Did that, and I'm gonna ink this now. This will be available for purchase for on the Kickstarter page. It'll be a new pledge level. I think they have 3 days left, so I'm going to finish it today with you guys, scan it in, and send it over to Patrick Wedge over at Paper Films. I lifted my thing up because I like to draw better with my board. I guess it's probably on a 45-degree angle. Oh, kitty. Here's the kitty. Look. There's your kitty. The kitty. Oh, kitty. Okay. So that's it. My cat comes and visits me every time I draw. So, yeah, so we're going to get started. If you guys don't mind joining me, and while I ink, I'll answer some questions as best I could. Let me fix the camera here, zoom it there. If this angle is horrible, let me know. I apologize, but I do also have to draw it. This book this piece of original art is on 11 by 17. I think it's on Old Marvel board. Yes, Old Marvel Comics board. And 11 by 17, and it's Jane. So wish you could see you at the kind of wish I could see you at the San Diego Con. Oh, Diane, I know. I can't believe you guys couldn't get tickets, and you know, I miss Jeff. I'm gonna miss him so terribly, and I'm very sorry for your loss. For those of you out there, Jeffrey Schomper, one of our biggest fans and best friends in the comics industry, passed away a few weeks ago. And it's just horrible. And he was so much fun. We'd laugh. We'd call our friend Jack if Jack couldn't make it, break his chops, and just a lot of laughs at the booth. And I don't know, just terrible. I'm so sorry for you, Diane. I really am. I spoke to Mark, him as well, and I'm real sorry about that. Hey, Brenda, will you be going to San Diego this year? Do you think you can make it? If your parents will help you out and buy you a ticket there, since they go every year, and get you a ticket for you to come down and see us. So, Dave Hickman, my buddy from Fort Benning, how you doing, brother? Hickman, I'm coming to Chicago. Are you still going to be in Chicago come June? I'm coming the first weekend in June. So I'll be there probably Thursday through at least Sunday. I don't know if they got me on a flight coming home Sunday night, or if they got me on a flight coming home Monday morning. I'll let you know. Well, let's zoom in on that a little bit. So here's Jane. So gotta go. All right, bye, Diane. Talk to you later. So here we go. So we're gonna do Jane, and I'm gonna start drawing her. I'm gonna start inking her. Again, I posted the link on a restream, and I'll add it again here. There is the link for Jimmy's hardcover. If you guys could please support him. You know, he's one of the best guys in comics. He'll do anything for anyone. He'll give them the shirt off their backs. And he even we got a nice surprise coming for the She Kickstarter at the end of June from our dear friend Amanda. So, all right. So I'm going to do this. Draw it up. Got my Speedball ink. And I guess we'll start with a 1 because I'm a one brush type of guy. My Artist Loft round from Vienna. I don't know if it's made in Vienna, but these are their most expensive ones. So there's the brush. How did I get that off? I hate when I have little ink stains and stuff on the brush. So hopefully it's all right. Put that there. And let's start to draw. Let's start with some hair for Jane. Put Debbie. Debbie. We'll put Debbie up there so we look at her, and that'll help me with the drawing. First line is always the toughest, right? Let's give it a chance. Let's give it a whirl. If you got any questions, let me know. Gavin will be there Sunday. Will you be going with Gavin? Brenda to San Diego? We'll be there. The boys will be with us. The Tucci boys are invading San Diego. God help you all. And I'm just so excited that for the first time in 25 years, we're guests at this show. So much fun it's going to be. I'm gonna get some toilet paper for my fingers up. What is on my brush? We think that our head would have split, but good luck was with her that morning. We fell in a pile of shaving cream. All right, let's do this. Shave every day, always looking. Okay. Let's hit Debbie with the fierce face.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a headshot.
You can hear Matthew throwing out headshots. He's not supposed to be playing video games, but I got too much work to tell his mother. But maybe she's listening and she can come up here. I gotta get this done. Then it's on to... I wrote the introduction to Zombie Sama today. Picked up some supplies from Hot Flips. Because we have all this stuff going out. I think we have third wave. We're like fifth wave of She... 25th anniversary books. The fifth wave, Debbie, I saw her packing them up today, so I don't know if she was able to get out to the to the post office, but if not, I'll do it first thing in the morning, and I'll get those out. And thank you guys for being patient with us. Thank you, Hot Flips, for coming through with those boxes. And they're going out, guys. So thank you. Matthew is screaming at someone for taking his kill. Oh, it's got these great cat eyes she always had. Totally into her. Okay, let's do this. Here she is. I usually do a lot more detailed pencils. But I want to get this done and get this so we can see if we could sell it for Jimmy. And I never ink faces. I always use my rapidograph. Well, maybe today we do something different. Maybe today is the day that we do. And you guys will see, watch this with me, and whether it's a disaster or not. Madman I inked the other day, but there's really not a lot of detail in his face. So I'll be able to talk to you guys in a bit. Let me just get this part done. No school like the old school, right? Like Joe Kubert and John Buscema. Well, yeah, John mostly penciled too, but Joe always inked everything with a brush, it seemed. Well, Joe could use anything. He would. Yeah, here's a cat again. Matthew, feed the cat! Yeah, I think I'm going to do that drawing. Painkiller Jane with my cat. Matthew! like they didn't eat already today. Yeah. Let me see how this light is. There you go. I need more light, guys, so sorry. Am I totally not on the camera? I'll move the camera over. Sorry, guys. I'll move the camera over more. I know it's probably boring. Watch me do this. Yeah. Spoiled. Matthew? I need you to feed the cat because she's going to mess up my drawing. She's going to jump up here on the art table. And I'm inking. Please. Mateo. She has fun hair. A redhead. Yeah. Nope. Matthew, please get and feed the cats. The cat, I'm inking and she's gonna mess up my thing. Get, psst, come on. Hey Ryan, how you doing? Cat chow time. I know, right? What the heck? Surrey or Sophie's hungry? It's Sophie, Andrew. What's happening? It's my nephew, Andrew. What's happening, bro? You coming home soon, Andrew? Coming home this week? Yeah, he's got to come home. It's his brother's communion. Tonight, everybody, we have a show on crowdfunding comics. If you guys don't mind joining us, it'll be my partner Niall Scala and I at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And we have Caleb Tucci with his incredible book called Nook. And what this is about, it's a ghost story set in World War II. So you just imagine, I guess it's almost like a very Anne Frank, a Diary of Anne Frank. It's about a family hiding out from the Nazis, and I believe it's in Holland. And it's a ghost story, and it looks fantastic. We got a preview PDF of it. It looks amazing, and he's an incredible talent. He's the managing director at Village Comics, and the book was successfully Kickstartered, but if you go on Indiegogo, if you Google Caleb Tucci, it's spelled Thusat. So I believe it's Tucci, not Thusat. We'll find out tonight. And forgive me, Caleb, if you're watching, and if I botched your name up, I apologize. But the book looks amazing, and when we first heard about it, we lost our minds over it. And I know that we have a lot of big names. Actually, we have a big name coming. Hopefully Friday. Looks like they're all set, but it's Joe Sinnott will be coming on. The legendary Joe Sinnott will be coming on our show live from the I think it's the East Coast Comic Con. My buddy Cliff's amazing show. Unfortunately, I can't be there because of my nephew's communion, which I don't want to miss. I'm wondering if Cliff's show is on Friday too, because maybe I could go for Friday. Oh, my son William's got a dental appointment. Dang it, I can't. And Debbie's got work. My wife's got her own little thriving business there, and she's going to be going to Vegas for that. So, and I would never miss my nephew's communion anyway. But that's why I was wondering if I could go and interview Joe maybe Friday night, stay Friday out there, and come home Saturday, which I guess is a distinct possibility. You know what? For you guys, I'm gonna see if I can lower this because I think I'm looking at the angle. It looks kind of weird, and I definitely could lower this. Let me see if I can do it. It's just not the way I like to draw, personally. See if there's anything here. I don't want to mess up anything. Oops. Sorry. Is this angle okay, guys? Or should I try to lower my artboard? I don't really do that. You know, I don't really, illustrate that way. So that's why I'm afraid to do it. I did it with the Madman piece, though. But I want this to come out as good as possible. If this doesn't bother you guys, I'd rather stay like this, because that's basically the way I draw. And I move things all over the place. I wonder if you guys do. Something I'm always curious about other artists and cartoonists and stuff is, do you guys move your art all around like I do all the time? You're always, turning it, twisting, turning it, blah, blah, blah. Or do you keep it straight on a board and you just go like that? That is one of them. And the second one is, do you make sound effects? Because I always make sound effects when I draw. Since I was a kid. You guys have to. Artists, you guys have to make sound effects when you draw. Okay, that's her hair. Got the wire hanging right in front of my face. This can't be. This has got to move. I can move this over. Put on this Y. Like a dope. Good. See? There she is. So if you guys could please join Niall, myself, and Caleb tonight at 9 p.m. Again, Eastern Daylight Time, because it's not Eastern Standard Time, it's Eastern Daylight for Daylight Savings Time. And we'll be going on with him. As for those of you who have yet to get your She 25th Anniversary Silver Editions and Metal Editions, they've been going out for the past week. And they're going out daily. Whole nother batch. Something I'm thinking about doing is I have a detached garage. And we thought about maybe renting a place or something. But I think, especially since I've done our crowdfunding and our publishing schedule into 2021. And I know there's going to be more. Because I really would like to bring back A Child Is Born. And do a... I'd like to do Blessed Are They, which is about the Beatitudes and the Sermon on the Mount. I'd love to do that in 2020 if I can. But we've got a big, we're going to have at least, well, not at least, probably that's what we'll do, is we'll have 2 new 48-page She books, prestige format She books every year. So you'll be getting close to 100 pages of She art every year. And so that's that. As for Zombie Sama, we are Jeff Vaughn, our editor, has a script now. He's going to look at that. He said he's going to look at it tonight. So when he's done looking at it, we get the go ahead. John Broly made his changes. I reworked those into the script. John is now working on. He has we added 2 extra pages to the story. So now the Zombie Sama story is now. The book was originally 60 pages. Now the Zombie Sama story alone is 62 pages. So that's our very first origin story. So that, that definitely. That John will have the pages done this week. Those remaining pages will be colored by Paul Little. We'll get them done, get them out, get them lettered, and I'm working on, after this, I got to go back to doing my little thank you letter, which will go in all the packages, even though there's not really a rush on that. I guess I should prioritize and work on finishing up the Company Z. That's what I'll do. I'll work on the Company Z, finish my little introductory letter, introductory page for Zombie Sama. We have a big, Mindy Lopkin is working on the thank you page now. We sent her all the names of all of our partners, and thank you all so very much. Thank you guys for that. Robert Sorrentino, what's up, man? Hey, one of the boys from the old neighborhood. Ranger fan. Robert Sorrentino. There we go. Roberto, what's up? Brenda, of course. Clayton, Andy, Steph, Surya, Sophie. Oh, I'm way behind. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. What ink do you use? Thank you, Clayton. I use Speedball ink, and I literally get it at Michael's. John Brolia turned me on to it, and it's real black, and I love it. I just love it. So there's that. Let's see if I can add red to her. I might add red to her hair. We'll see. Depends how nervous I get. I'm really taking a chance at inking this whole thing, whole face. Let's give her a little smile. Matthew said you were going to feed the cats. He's telling me, you can hear him. He's like, I killed this kid twice. Well, I guess when I was his age, I was playing Army Man in the Woods. I guess they'd all learn to catch a fly ball better. That's not for me. There's a bandage. Again, she's always covered in bandages. She's got these cute freckles and I'm covering them up in bandages. Sorry. Poke a few freckles through here. Hey, Matthew, try hard. Go feed the cats. Okay. All right. Matthew, go feed these cats. I'm going to kick his butt. Matthew!
Hold on, it's almost over, Dad. You P9 me. You P9 me. That's all I'm going to say. P9?
Go back to the gym tomorrow, so I'm psyched about that. I'm always moving it around. Thank you, Niall. I'm glad you are. Hello, Crowdfunding Comics. Fire that cameraman. So, yeah, I'm drawing, man. I gotta work. My number one priority is the art, not the camera. Crowdfunding Comics, if we have a link to our page, would you mind sharing that for this evening's show? Okay, so got my pencil working there. Matthew! Hey, crowdfunding. Hey, Niall, am I working on both the, oh my God. Steve Otaggio, you crazy Martian, what a piece of shit he is. Oh my God, I can't stand that guy. What am I? Oh, thank you, Olbean. Jeffrey Vaughn. I was just asking a question. Hello from Gettysburg. Oh, one of my favorite cities. So thank you for the link. Hello, Glenn. Good to see you, my friend. Cheryl, how are you? Cheryl owns one of my favorite museums in the entire world. It's in Gettysburg. It's a Gettysburg Museum of History. And it's located right in the heart of town. And they have the most amazing collection of Civil War, World War II, just all kinds of and a lot of stuff is for sale as well. You can't believe the paraphernalia and the history that's just in this museum. It's in this beautiful Victorian building, and it's if you're ever in Gettysburg, I cannot recommend it enough for you guys to go there to this place. They have it's just incredible the amount of stuff you have. If you guys Google it, it'll blow your mind. Again, I'm getting to the 45, and for those of you that might have missed the first, when I draw a 45, I have this little medal that actually slide works, and you can see it. Look, oh, this camera's good. Hang on. There you go. It's not empty, so all you guys are okay. Give it a second to focus. Isn't that cool? It's made of metal. At the magazine, it's in a little bag. Just focus. Let's see if I get it closer. But it's so darn small, so I use this. Okay. Gotta draw with a big one. Why not? Okay. What do we got going on? Oh, my pleasure, Cheryl. It's good to see you. I hope to see you guys again real soon, too. It's an amazing place, guys. It really is an amazing place. Okay. The cool thing about Jane is all these bandages that she has. It has a really cool design effect. And I remember when Joe and Jimmy first drew it, and it's like, wow, that's freaking great. What a great idea for a character. I'm gonna have to remember that it is a pin-up, and the point is to get it done. The fun thing is you can add all these cool badges to her. Thank you, Mateo. But you guys should, if you guys have not yet gone to Jimmy's Kickstarter page, I'll post a link. There you go. There's a link to Jimmy's Kickstarter. They're doing great with it, really great with it, and deservedly so. He's, I think he's over, he's well into the, he's over 40 grand. Maybe he's might even be like 48 or something from last I checked. A little too heavy here. Sorry. It's okay. I have to stop for a second to shake my ink. I think for the guns, I'm gonna have to use a pen. also tonight at midnight, this is the third anniversary, believe it or not, of Darwin Cook leaving us, our dear friend Darwin, and we will be all of cancer. We'll all be having a toast for Darwin tonight at midnight, and we're going to be posting it on Twitter. So I guess hashtag remembering Darwin Cook. Rest in peace, Darwin Cook. Our entire industry, really lost. I lost a great friend, but the industry as a whole lost, one of its brightest stars. And this, for those of you who got the chance to meet him, you are lucky, because he was just that good of a human being, of a friend, and not even to say about the gift he gave all of us as comic fans. And that's 3 years ago from cancer. He passed away from lung cancer. So, all join me in raising a glass to our dear Dar. And all of us, a whole bunch of us, are going to be doing it. All his pals and stuff. But I think it could be a really good industry thing. And post it and hashtag him, Darwin Cook, and I'm sure Marcia, his widow, will see it. Let's do this. Put a little band-aid on her too. We'll do that. That'll be fun. You guys are asking me questions. Let me take a break for a second. I'll answer some questions. Let me wet my little brush here. I'll shake my speedball ink up. Well, that's coming up pretty good. I'm looking at it. It's not too shabby. Speedball. The Professional's ink. I don't know. Come on, camera. Zoom in. Focus, camera. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? That looks pretty nice. Pull out a little bit and see how it's coming. Not bad for a little pin-up, so if you guys wouldn't mind, if you guys would like it, it'll be for sale, and all the money going to the Painkiller Jane, to the graphic novel. I had this tilted because I draw like that. Alright, my hands are all black, so let me use my hand sanitizer. Alrighty then. See if anybody got any questions. Jimmy's brother Peter lived. Oh, I missed it. What's your new comic books coming out? Okay, Glenn, thank you for asking that. We are, the books I'm publishing are self-published stuff through Crusade Comics, through Crusade Fine Arts. Zombie Sama will be coming out. It'll be in everyone's hands in June, next month, which I'm excited about. It was a big book. Then we will be announcing and launching the She Return of the Warrior Kickstarter in June. So when Zombie Sama is shipped, that's where I'm going with She. We're going to launch with She, because I want She done, get that bad boy out, and in everyone's hands come September. Then in October, the end of October, we will be doing our next Indiegogo or Kickstarter, or heck, I might even do both, and at the same time. Because I've learned that some people exclusively support Kickstarter, and some people exclusively support Indiegogo. And what we can do is that we could have a level, if it's possible, that one is a Kickstarter level and one is a Indiegogo level. So if you do want to get on and get that special edition, you can. You want to get a whole bunch of other stuff. So, all right. Sorry, I had my brush in my mouth while I was talking to you guys. So, for that, I apologize.
You're not forced to remember the song.
hope everyone had a nice Mother's Day to all you moms out there. I had the delight in playing Hello Dolly real loud and waking everyone up. And put on your Sunday clothes. Singing it real loud. And everybody getting mad at me. And telling them, get up, it's Mother's Day. And I do that every Sunday morning if I'm not hunting. Or if I get home from hunting early, but that's usually not the case. I'm usually up by the time I get home from hunting. But if I go hunting, I'll every Sunday morning. That's the first thing I do is I put on the iPad or on the Bose speaker and crank that in the morning. Everybody gets mad at me. Says, "What is wrong with you?" And I'm singing. It's what I do. I'm gonna make this a nice black right here. We're gonna make this a nice black. Her little bottom here. Let's make it red. One thing about Darwin, and Mike Allred had said it, and we all agree, is that Darwin was probably the most confident cartoonist artist I'd ever seen. He had such confidence in his ability, and rightly so. I mean, he was just a genius. And because I get nervous all the time. Whenever I'm working on something, I am nervous as heck. Like even with this, I don't know what I'm doing with this. I don't know where I'm going to go with it. And I just get completely nervous. It's crazy how nervous I get, and especially when you're inking, because this is permanent, you know. But then I'll have fun and do a little Band-Aid. Put a Band-Aid on her leg and stuff. So yeah, maybe we'll fill that in nice. Again, when I get to the pistol, and then maybe I won't. Maybe I will ink the pistol. Why not? Have fun, right? The only thing I might not use a brush on is the eyes. Ugh, this kid. No, there's a big club there.
Oh my God! There's four! I shotgunned a streamer, Zach. I killed a streamer.
Sorry, I'm not talking much. How far do you have to drive to go hunting? Excellent question. Not far at all. About 35, 40 minutes. I head out east where I hunt. In a top secret location. So I'll usually get up early. I might go, well, it depends. I'm on a nuisance permit because we need the venison for the dog. We feed her pretty much, definitely all natural. And the venison is really good for her, but we're running out of venison. So I'm gonna have to go and get another deer for her. And then of course we eat the back straps and stuff, and she gets, for the most part, we get the back straps, the tenderloin, maybe the ribs we'll take, and then she pretty much gets everything else. But I live here on Long Island, and we are literally overrun with them. I want to draw her eyes so bad. I just wonder if I got the guts to do it. See? Great clean. Oh, thank you, Lara. I try. I'm not really an inker per se. Just because I'm terrified of it, to be perfectly honest with you. It's so permanent. Even when I use my... but it goes so much faster, say, than if I use the Beryl Prismacolor pencils, which is another thing I use a lot. If I have one here. I use the Beryl Prismacolor blacks, and I do a lot of shading with it and stuff. And the inks inks are faster, actually. Yeah, my fingers wrong here. See, you did that wrong. Yeah, see, yeah. All right, cigar tonight too. For Dar. Because her fingers are like this. Oh, this kid is driving me crazy. Do you make any venison jerky? No, I do not. I do not. We basically there isn't any left. Like I said, everything that we don't eat, the dog gets. So we don't do any jerky with it. We just do the chopped meat. I literally grind everything up, and she gets all that, and then I get Deb and I and the boys and family and all we get the rest. So she's holding. I think it's kind of cool that she's holding like that. But I have to go in here a lot more detailed. Bandages. We'll add some cool splats of blood. Some nice cool scars.
I love the bow. I love getting shot.
This is Debbie. Let me see that picture of her.
Yes, I got my first eagle. Feels so good. Now I'm gonna start getting more. No, we're not. Or just die. Or just die from the thousands shot. It's so bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in with that up there. I just don't see that working. Because I gotta fix that pistol. The angle's wrong. The angle was right with the first fingers I did, where it was anatomically wrong. Oh, the Catholic commercial's on, where the guy goes, "Oh yeah!" You guys ever see this commercial? Oh yeah! All right, so guys, should I make this black? What do you think? Should I make this her little bottom or underwear, whatever it is? Should I make that black or no? What do you guys think? And I'll wait, and I'll make it black if you guys want me to. Okay, let's do her eyes, and I guess I'll do her eyes in with a pen. Okay. Oh yeah, Blevins, you know what I'm talking about? Have you found a catheter? Oh yeah. Guys, my audio coming in okay? Okay, let's do this. Let's draw her eyes in. Ooh, put this mark in. I'm gonna use this Beryl Prismacolor 00. Getting mad because I know this can focus. Alright, well, that's it. 005. not too bad. I'm gonna erase it though. I am so hungry. What's everyone doing for dinner tonight? It's already 7 o'clock almost. Jiminy crickets. I haven't eaten. I need some food in my belly. Good to have that in my belly. Crap. So, I might sign. I've been on for a while, guys. And I don't want to bore you or anything like that. But I might sign off. Let me check my YouTube channel. Because I'm not seeing people talking to me on YouTube, it seems. Make it a little colder. Oh, you scamp, you. Who said that? TPQ, you little scamp. Make it colder. My Lord. Good Lord, man. Or gal. Let's go to my channel. Tucci's channel. Okay, restreaming. All right, I'm restreaming. Nice, it's working out all well. Let's fix that. That's a little bit off. Okay, guys, give me a like out there on YouTube if you don't mind. I'm gonna have to load a sound because the sound's gonna come off. Oh, good, the sound's off. If you guys don't mind giving me a little like, that'd be great on my YouTube channel. For those of you that are on Facebook, hanging out and talking, if you guys wouldn't mind going to my YouTube channel and maybe subscribing, giving it a like, appreciate that. Hello, Icy, paint it black. All right, so KSS, Kiss, you want it black? I'm going black, buddy. I'm going black with it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Go black. Let me go to restream so I can see what I'm doing. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I am going to lower this for you guys because it doesn't look as good. I'm looking at it now, and for that, I apologize. Let's put this down real quick. I'm going to lower this because I kind of got everything done. China retaliates with even higher, so 10% tariffs isn't high enough. That's what they have on us, you know. 10% of our stuff that goes to China. They have a 10% tariff on us already. And now they're going to go even higher. Well, you know what? Good. Go ahead. And let no Chi-coms telling us what to do and how to live, right? They need us a hell of a lot more than we need them. That's coming out nice, right? Nice little dry brush work here. It's like me at a comic convention. It's basically like the kind of sketch you get at a Comic-Con. There's a big part of me that just wants to make this all black. Just go with it. And there's a part of me that likes a little highlight. I don't know what to do. Oh, frig it. I'm going black with it. Heck with it. I might as well go all the way, right? Why not?
Bro, look at my clip. I got a 2-for-1.
Be brave, Billy. Be brave. And that's all I have to say about that. It's like got a little bit of a Odyssey Blaze feel about it, doesn't it? I can zoom out a little bit. Let me zoom up. Okay. All right, so this is coming out pretty good. Let's do those eyes. You know, like a doll's eyes. Okay, that's too much. My shoe link came untied. Uh-oh. Grenade! I was actually going to give her grenades. And then I opted for the 45s. Well, here's my little... Don't pull the pin. Kaboom. All right, let's do this. Or don't let me mess this up. This damn marker is bent. I'm going to have to look at it a little better. Yeah, it looks nice.
Zach, find me a deal. I'll go find it.
Okay, it's cute. Like that. Like that. Let us circle. What do I do, though? What do I do?
Zach, you get me a deal. I'll give you my phone. Oh, never mind. I already found a deal.
Okay. Let's see. All right, guys. So I think I'm gonna go. And I'll show you when it's all done. But I think I'm gonna work up the pistols better. I gotta work the angles, rework the angles of the pistol. But if you guys check, I'll come back later on. I'll show it. But let you all know that this is going to be available through Paper Films, Painkiller Jane Kickstarter, which has got 3 or 4. I think it's got 3 days left, or maybe 4 days left. But we're in the home stretch. So if you guys wouldn't mind, please pick it up or support it. Pledge for it if you can. You know, Jimmy is an amazing guy. He's a great friend to everybody. He's an incredible creator. You know, I mean, look, single-handedly, I believe, you know, him and Amanda turned, you know, Harley Quinn around. And I don't think that Harley would be Harley. You know, it's a grand character and all, but I just think what he and what Jimmy and Amanda did for Harley Quinn cannot be, you know, it just, you can't deny it. Their influence on her and what the turn they did with that character. So add some more badges here. No bandage on her fingers here. I'll do that. Haphazard because they just have to get her all done real quick. Tie her up so she can move on. And not bad. Yeah, I like the black. Good. That works. Again, art's supposed to be fun, right? So why stress out over it? But just when it comes to this, I think I'm bore the shit out of all of you guys if you just watch me try to line this up. I mean, if you guys don't mind, I'll do it. I just think that this angle is good. Let's brush. Then again, it is a pin up too, right? So it doesn't have to be perfect. That little 45s. Let's see, like this. That's what it is. That's what I gotta do. There you go. Now we're starting. That's how it begins. Sometimes I wish I wasn't such a stickler for these things. Any questions, anybody? Let's see if you guys got questions. Oh, you heard me talking about those eyes. Thank you so much. I'm going to add the link to Jimmy's Kickstarter again. Thank you for liking, guys. I appreciate it out there. To all you people out there restreaming in the chat, thank you. Brenda, thank you, Brenda, my favorite. I love you, honey, so thank you for that. Okay. All right, right now you see how it is, how it's coming. Zoom in. Let's go up on it. On my OBS, because I am in OBS. Yep, so she's coming along. Get the chat here. New messages. Ooh, there's new messages. The Paracult 1911s. Absolutely, KSS. The only way to go. So, with that being like this, that's what it is. That's what I did. This is stuff that drives me nuts. Especially like with Sergeant Rock. I gotta do another Sergeant Rock, man. I got the best story for it, too. And if not, and if DC doesn't want to do it, I'm going to make that Sergeant Rock into a Corporal Kilroy story. That's another thing I have coming out. I want to do something about the greatest comic book stories you thought you'd never read, because all of my friends had these amazing stories that have been rejected or not. That's not bad. It's not bad, right? Maybe I'll make this just nice and red and add some cool splatter effects and stuff. It's a little weak. There. I don't like that too much. Again, we do have to move on, right? We got to get moving with this, with these pages and stuff, so I can't really spend, 2 days on it. Though I might ink it, which I think is going to be fun. Just make sure I got the back of the 911 right. You guys don't mind inked paraphernalia, do you? You saw. Oh, thank you so much, KSS. Appreciate that. It's not boring. Well, if I could sing you a song. I'm going to ink this handgun. What do you think if I ink the pistols, guys? Don't try to fool me. I know you. You fed them, right, Matthew? We might as well go all organic with this, right, guys? Just ink it. Just ink it. And actually, this is looking not like a 1911. This is looking like a Browning high power. So I can have one 1911, one Browning high power. One in 9mm and one in 45, which kind of really doesn't make sense. I don't know who would do that. Right, guys, we're going for it. I'm feeling good. Let's wonder what's for dinner. Deborah, are you watching? Can you write what's for dinner? Yes, kitty.
Out of here! I'm nasty, bro! Oh my.
Yes, kitty.
Nutty, Nutty, what are you doing, buddy? Oh my God! I just destroyed the field. You want to? Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Come here, you old red pouch chunk. 27 headshot returns. Greatest of the game.
Yes, cat. Yes. You ate, and I know you ate, unless you just want attention, which is nice if that's what you want. And Joe Kubert would ink all these things, so why can't I? Well, I'm no Joe Kubert. But I could try to be Joe Kubert for just a little bit. Try to ink a pistol. Here's an interesting story about the pistol grips of the 1911s. In World War II, a lot of the GIs actually, you see right here, this little grip, they were made of wood. Nice wood checkering and stuff. And a lot of the guys in the Air Corps and officers and stuff, those who actually had a 1911 pistol, mostly Air Corps guys, the guys flying. And Army Air Force guys later on, because it was changed to Air Force, Army Air Force. They would actually take these wooden grips out, and they would whittle the plexiglass, the aviation glass, and they would make that into the form of the pistol. And what they would do then is they would take photos of their loved ones, their sweethearts, stuff like that, and put them in the pistol grips. So if you see in Sergeant Rock the Lost Battalion, one of our guys, Barney Hajiro, who's one of the Nisei soldiers, he actually has that. You see his pistol, and you see the pistol grip here. Right here is that you'd see the grip, and what in the grip it would just be it's plexiglass, and he has a photo of his parents with him. Or I think with him, or maybe he's with his child or something. No, I think it's his parents. Picture of his parents. So, just a little tidbit there. Yeah, not so bad, right? Pistol's not so bad. Just when we erase a lot of that, that'll work out. Hang on. And our darling Doris Day left us today, didn't she now? And those of you who know, okay, Sarah, Sarah. She was truly a movie star and a real gem, a real lady. She was 96 years old, and she was in great health until she got pneumonia. 96. God love her. God bless her. And you know that I think she was Ethan Van Sky. Oh, him and Marilyn Monroe and her. Yeah, he tweeted what she's his favorite. Yeah, after Marilyn Monroe. And he actually got her autograph a couple of times. He actually bought one of the blouses she wore in one of her films. In an auction, and she had that signed, and he would send her DVDs, and she'd sign them and send them back. That's something cool about that golden age of Hollywood. My buddy Steve Peros, when we were kids, wrote Bob Hope, and Bob Hope sent him an autograph back. He wrote a letter to Bob Hope about how much he loved his movies and all of that he did, and Bob Hope literally wrote Steve a letter back, and it was Bob Hope. It wasn't like his fan club or anything like that. And he said to Steven, "Thanks for the memories." That's kind of cool. A little bit of history there. Then years later, he actually got, when my friend Steve, who has his own amazing Kickstarter, and I think they're going to go Indiegogo with it as well. Because the book originally was, I think, a 48-page comic, and now it's like 96 pages. It's Stoker Well. I believe it's Order of the Golden Dawn is the name of the series. Barry Orkin and Stephen Peros, two of my junior high school friends. Barry, those you might know, Barry colored the first 2 issues of She, literally painted it. And I almost killed him doing it. It's like, there's a lot of work. You should look into these computer coloring. I'm like, yeah, I think you're right. Because just the work he did, and they're just beautiful works of art, what he did with those pages. And, you know, your friends helping you out and stuff. But they've got their own Kickstarter now that was very successful. Eddie Izzard, actually, was a big supporter of it. The comedian Eddie Izzard, who's just a genius, a mad genius, if you will. And now I think they're going to go Indiegogo with it to expand the book. They're doing it anyway, but if they can get help, and I'm like, you got to get help, buddy. Get people to help you with it. But anyway, get back to that. So Barry, you guys might know Barry from doing all of my logos. Barry designs our logos. I'll give him a scratch little drawing, and then he works his magic. He did the Zombie Sama logo, the She logos, the Tomoe logos. All of our logos Barry has done. And you know, he's just one of the best people I've ever met in my life. And how he's helped me out and stuff, and it was his beautiful wife Alona, and they're just one of the good guys. So we'll have them on Crowdfunding Comics. I think he's almost done with the book too, Barry. But it would be nice if he could go the crowdfunding route with it and really expand it in a nice prestige format. What I love about the Crowdfunding Comics books, and even taking a look at Caleb Tissat's Nook book, which Caleb Tissat will be on tonight with us, and he did a very successful Kickstarter called The Nook, and it's a ghost story set in World War II about a family that flees Nazi Germany. And I believe, if I remember correctly, and I'll look at it again, that it's in Holland, and it's a ghost story set in World War II of this family hiding from the Nazis, a Jewish family. And I'm like, oh, that movie written all over it. And just imagine this ghost story. You know, the Nazis aren't enough, you know, but then you have the you know, these ghosts and stuff. And we'll have him on. And again, Niall and I picked him because we were just huge fans. When we heard that story, we're like, oh gosh, we got to get him on. That is a brilliant, brilliant story. So please tune in tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All right, this is coming along nice, right? Do that, do that, do that. That skin right there. It's a little skin area. Yes, they are. She is amazing. Thank you. 96 years old. 96 or 97. Whatever. You know, wow. God love Doris Day. God bless her. What a talent. And what an amazing woman with all she did for animals and stuff. I was watching a thing on her with her, you know, with her sanctuary and rescuing animals, and just a good soul. You could tell she is just a good human being, a beautiful soul. I am hungry. Hey, cat, still hanging out with me? Huh? Psst. Yeah. What, Sophie? What? All right. So this is coming along. Got some sad news on a personal note. Not my little chop, whatever they call it, that I would stamp my artwork, my little Chinese, my name Tucci in Chinese, that I got in Chinatown, probably I think in 1996 or so, 95 or 96. Little piece came off. Ripped, so my name is now incomplete. So I gotta try to find a new one. If anyone knows anyone that has those, or if you get me one, you know, with Tucci and phonetically in Chinese, hey, I'll trade you a sketch or a print or something for it, or I'll just give you the money for it. But I need a new chop. It's a chop, right? That's what it's called. I need a new one. I've had it. Like I said, I've had this, I think, since, maybe 95, maybe 94 even. I got it. And it was for me to sign all my artwork and stuff, and we lost a bit of the kanji there. But it says Tucci, and I even checked with people I trust. Like, does that say Tucci, or am I signing my stuff with, like, you know? All right. Painkiller Jane, not too bad. Not too shabby. I think I might have to make this circle behind her black. I gotta look at it. So what I would do is I could maybe mask out her hair and even up here a little bit, because I think that's a little too high, that shoulder. And make this a nice big black circle here, which will bring into her bottom. Right? You guys think that's all right? If I make that circle black behind her? Hey, Matthew! Matthew, come here! Mateo! Funk. Matthew! Come here! Kommen Sie mal schnell!
Yeah?
Come here.
What?
Did you ever see this picture of Mom, first of all?
No.
See how I put black there?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I should? Let's do this so people can see what we're talking about. Should I make this circle black behind her
Why?
to bring it into that black, or no?
Shouldn't that be the moon?
Well, it could be a moon, I guess.
What is that anyway?
She's Painkiller Jane, Jimmy Palmiotti's character. What do you think?
It's good.
No, what do you think? Do you think I should make that black or no? Or just circle? What do you guys think? You think I should make it black?
I wouldn't do it personally.
You wouldn't do it personally?
No.
Can you do me a favor? Dump this and give me fresh water?
Why? You're only using one
Merci
paint.
beaucoup!
You're only using one paint.
Raus, raus, lieben mein kleiner Hafen. Andele, andele. Bame, bame. I could yell at my kids in Greek, in German, in Spanish. Okay. All right, guys. I think we're going to be done. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I might go with it. You should do a circle with some bandages on it. Ah! What do you think of that?
Sure.
Brian Blevin said a circle with some bandages behind it. Not too shabby. All right, I'll figure it out. All right, guys. You guys all have a great day. Thank you so much for joining me for Painkiller Jane. She's almost done. I'll show you when it is done. Let me see if I can straighten it, make her more in the camera. If I pull out a little bit. Raise her up. Here she is. So you guys are all awesome. Thank you for joining me today. Here she is. There's her face. It's cute. Those little freckles she has, her bandages. I'm going to add some more detail to the bandages. Yeah, the guns didn't come out so bad. I might make maybe I can even make them nice and black, the guns, and that'll help. I can even do a wash with the guns, and I think that'll help bring it in. Oh, let's do it. Yeah, look at that. See? Because the guns are dark. Well, stick with me, guys, while I do that. Let's do that. That sounds like I wouldn't do that. I heard, and is it true that Lena Horne passed away too as well? All the greats are leaving us, aren't they? These really elegant ladies. incredible giant talents, and they're all leaving us. Yeah, I think that works. I do that. I'll do that here. All right. I gotta let this dry before I do the circle anyway. I'll come back. All right, guys, thank you. So listen, tonight we are coming on live at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, where we will have our friend Caleb Toussaint with his book Nook, which was a hugely successful Kickstarter. It is now available on Indiegogo if you guys want to join in with it. It is a ghost story set in World War II, and it's about a haunting of a family that is hiding from the Nazis, I believe, in occupied Holland. So join us, okay? That's at Crowdfunding Comics on YouTube. I'll be sharing the link later on, and if you guys could join us, that would be just great. Fix that little hair there. See hair. It's bothering me. Let's see if I can fix that. That's it. That's all I needed. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys around. I'll be back this week with some more videos. Again, tonight, Niall Scala and I will be on with Mr. Toussaint. And join us, all right, for Nook. So thank you, guys. Everyone have a great, great day. A great night. Thanks.